We are going to be performing the Lab 3 operational demonstration of the forward reverse motor control cabinet. Before starting, we're going to power up the cabinet. Close the switch. Close the main circuit breaker. It's a high voltage circuit breaker. It's going to give power to our transformer and our variable speed drive. Our variable speed drive. Control transformer, and we have our three-phase, three-pole transformer, and we are powered up, ready to go. Test number 1, forward and stop. Start by pushing the forward button. We hear a sound inside the controller. We hear the motor start. Verify. Forward contactor closed. Motor is turning forward direction. And now we push the stop button. And we hear contact open. Verify. Forward contact open. Contactor open. And motor is coasting down to a stop. This concludes the forward stop test. Test number 2, reverse and stop. Start out pushing the reverse button. I hear a click and I hear the motor start. Verify. Reverse contactor closed. Motor is running in reverse direction. And then we push the stop. Contactor open. Sounds like motor is coasting down. Verify. Reverse contactor open. And motor coasting down in reverse direction. This concludes the reverse stop test. Test number 3, forward overload. Start motor in the forward direction. Verify forward contactor closed. Motor rotating forward direction. And we push the forward overload. Observe the forward contactor open. And motor coasting down to stop forward direction. That concludes the forward overload test. Test number 4, reverse overload. Start out pushing the reverse button. Hear the reverse contactor. Verify reverse contactor. Closed. Motor rotating in reverse direction. Reverse overload. Reverse contactor opens. Motor coasting down in reverse direction. That concludes our reverse overload test. Test number 5, forward limit switch. Start out pushing forward. Hear the contactor, hear the motor start. Verify forward contactor closed. Motor running in the forward direction. We push the reverse limit switch. And we still have the forward contactor closed. We're still open. Motor still turning in the forward direction. And now we activate the forward limit switch. Go to sound, verify, forward contactor open, motor coasting down to a stop. This concludes our forward limit switch test. Test number 6, reverse limit switch. Start out pushing the reverse start button. Verify reverse contactor closed. Motor rotating in the reverse direction. Start out by activating the forward limit switch. Didn't sound like anything changes. We verify. Reverse contactor closed. Forward contactor open still. And the motor is still turning in the reverse direction. Activate the reverse limit switch.
It's still open. My button is broken.
And reverse contactor open. Motor coasting down reverse direction. This concludes the reverse limit switch test. Test number 7, forward interlocks. Start out pushing the forward button. Verify forward contactor. Motor turning in the forward direction. We push the reverse button. Did not hear any change in the sound. Verify. Forward contactor still closed. Reverse contactor still open. Motor still turning in the forward direction. Push the stop. And forward contactor open. And motor coasting down to a stop. This concludes the forward interlocks test. Test number 8, reverse interlocks. Start the reverse. Verify reverse contactor closed. Motor turning in reverse direction. Push the forward button. Did not hear any changes in the sounds. Forward contactor still open, reverse contactor is still closed, and the motor is still turning in reverse direction. Stop. Contactor is open, and motor coasting down to a stop in reverse direction. This concludes the reverse interlocks test. Okay, we'll be securing power to the cabinet now. Starting out, 3-phase motor power, stopping the variable speed drive, securing the control power, securing the high voltage, combined circuit breaker. Right now it's only to the bottom, but it would be to the top if we had a PLC running. And then our disconnect switch. And finally, don't forget to pull the plug. And don't grab there, grab there. And power is now secured to our cabinet.